All right. Hey, boys and girls. Want to talk about how to cite text. In the bottom part of the learning rubric, you'll see where I've linked some different ways to introduce text. And I've kind of done that same thing here. Now, it says that, this is the text, and I'm just going to read here from Brian was riding up from New York with some drilling equipment. It was latched down to the rear of the plane next to a fabric bag. The pilot had, to a fabric bag the pilot had called his survival bag. Now, that's the part that I want to cite. Brian noticing where exactly the survival pack was. So a couple different ways I did this. I said, according to the text, comma, then there's a space, and I start the piece of the text. Now I'm going to put in quotation marks the text that is not my writing, it's the author's. And it was latched down in the rear of the plane next to a fabric bag the pilot called a survival pack. Notice I put quotation marks after that, a space, in open parenthesis, the author's name, Paulson. And then I put the page number that this text was found on, which is page 7, close parenthesis, and then it ends with the period. Notice I don't have a period actually in the text I'm citing. I put the period at the end after it's clearly cited what page and who the author was for that text. I also did it a different way. Brian noticed. I also did it, the text states. But you'll notice no matter what the sentence starter was, I always cited that text in the same manner. Putting a comma after the sentence starter, putting quotation marks there, and then entering the text that is not my words, but the author's words, putting a parentheses at the end of that text once it's done being spoken, and then I go open parentheses, the author's name, page number. Notice there's no PG, there's no PAGE, there's no P, it's just the number. All right, and then I close that parenthesis and I put it with a period. Okay, hope that helps make sense with how to cite text. We'll come with some different options too on how to cite text later on.